Welcome to the channel, BabycakesOracle. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. We are going to get into it and do a pick of cards on what do they really want to tell you. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use one of my handmade decks here. So you guys have two options to choose from. Alright, Holy Spirit, what do they want to tell them? Okay, so we have blah for group 1. What do they really want to tell group 2? Holy Spirit. Ooh, this card be wanting to come out, man. And then we also have investigate. So we have blah and investigate. Pause it if you need to meditate on your option. As always, timestamps will be listed below. Thank you so much. Welcome to your reading group 1. So if you chose this card, blah, this reading is for you. We're going to get into it and find out what do they really want to tell you. Okay? They miss you. Their life is blah ever since you left. They may regret a lot of things when it comes to you, things that they said. Maybe they were just envious of your life somehow, or they just envious of you, your looks, your appearance. There's just something going on that maybe they're not talking about here. Maybe they're depressed. I don't know. They have a lot of insecurities. They're going through a lot of shit. Maybe they don't really have a place to stay. They don't really feel secure. They don't feel secure in some sort of way. All right, I'm gonna go in with the new book that I just got today. It came in the mail. It's from Lunar Light Tarot. She has a channel, you guys. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful black goddess. And she's got her book out now on Amazon. I ordered mine on Amazon. And it's a book full of channel messages. And so you just open it up to, it's 100 channel messages in here. It's a book of channel messages. There we go. It's a little better. And so you just, let's go. Let's see. What do you need to know? Let's ask the beautiful book here. It says Cosmic Confessions, Channeled Secrets and Surprises. All right. She's really awesome. She's skilled. Yeah, so let's get into it, you guys. Let's see, what does group 1 get now? Alright, so I'm being drawn to 52. So let's read it. It says, you've been charging ahead lately. I've noticed the strides you've been making. In fact, it's obvious to a lot of people that you've been elevating. I think I figured out your secret. You do it all with thoughtfulness and love, don't you? I've been wondering why you've been on this upward trend for so long, and that's the truth that landed in my lap. You don't have to cut corners or step on toes to get ahead. You pursue what's in alignment with you, and that's why you get what you want. I can see your goal isn't to be better than others or to feed your ego. You push ahead and achieve because you're genuinely chasing your dreams. Your purity of heart is so inspirational. Wow. So this person obviously is inspired by you. Maybe they really want to let you know that, you know, it's just the way you charge ahead in life, how you are just going after your dreams. Maybe you guys went back to school, you're learning something new here. This person feels like you're just making you're learning life lessons more than them, and you're just living your life more to the fullest. You're experiencing new things, and maybe this person just was kind of really envious of you and how much of a go-getter you are. I am picking up on this Chariot energy here. They definitely notice how you are, how you continue to go after your dreams and wanting to learn, and they just see you going places in life pretty much. And it's obvious to a lot of people as well. Everybody's seeing your elevation here. They see it for sure. They just see you kind of going up. Like, you know, it's just like, dang, man. Every time they see you, it's like you're leveling up and you're doing better, and they wish they had your energy and your drive. They see that you actually put in the work. You don't be trying to cut corners, none of that. Like, you deserve your flowers, and it's just hard for them to admit, like, damn, you know, you really did put in that work, and you deserve everything that's coming to you. And that's why they feel like, you know, they feel like as if your life is in alignment, and that you're going to continue to get what you want out of life regardless. They see that you're not even in competition with anybody. You don't care about that. You're in your own lane. And maybe this person was very competitive when it comes to you for some reason. You just continue to push ahead, and you just continue to achieve your dreams, you know, and that's what they really want to tell you. Like, damn, I wish I I wish I made better decisions. I wish I had something to live for. And they do, but I guess they just didn't really feel the same way. You know, I don't know. Something like that. But let's see what else did they really want to tell you. They really want to tell group one. Okay. So we have this card here. It's like a business and pleasure. So it's like 3 women here in this card and a man. He's trying not to pay attention. So it could be 3 women feeling this way about you, or a particular guy. This could even be like work or just like friends, a group, a collab of people, you know, all looking at you and seeing what you have. Maybe you have a special guy, or a guy, or even that could be just you in this masculine energy, just very focused, because he's definitely got his head in the books here. And all of them are just kind of like looking at you or looking at your guy or something. I don't know if there was even like shady women or men around you trying to like get with your guy or your female and trying to get in their head. And you know, it just, I don't know, it's something like that. This is you or someone else, but they see how focused you are, you know, and how you don't, the decisions, like it's just something about the way that you're not distracted. You're not distracted whatsoever. You're not letting any negativity get to them. And maybe it was a lot of people coming up against you. You know, this could literally be maybe you have your own business, or I don't know if you end up messing around with somebody, or somebody is really attracted to you when it comes to a place where you work, or even, I don't know, you could be a boss or an owner of something, or just there's something about other women triggered by you and who you're with, or just you being in this more so in your masculine energy and focus and taking action, you know, and they're just too busy competing and comparing, you know, and all up in their feelings here, it seems. You know, some of you guys, I don't know if you messed with, they feel as if you're more favored when it comes to the job, or when it comes to something like that. They feel as if you have favoritism over somebody. They feel as if you're the chosen one when it comes to your field or whatever this is, your career. And they could have said a lot of negative things about you, nagged a lot, or just, you know, it's something like that. But some of them wish that they weren't so focused on you, so focused on trying to get back at you, or trying to distract someone that you were really liking, or your man or your woman. Like they wish they weren't operating in this Jezebel spirit here, it seems to be. Or they wish they weren't getting in between or all up in your business. They wish they weren't in your business or in your relationship here as well. But they feel like as if they didn't have what you have. You know, they just didn't feel like the star. They didn't feel like the main character here. That's what I'm really getting here. And you know, because you could have been experiencing with a lot of betrayal and conflict, and it's just something about the way a particular guy was focused on you, and they just really felt they needed to do anything and everything to ruin something here, or try to, some of them could have even been wanting your position here when it comes to work. So take it how it resonates. It's like I can't even talk. They don't want me to get this out and say it, you know. Maybe you were like the new person here on the block or in the town or at the job, and they just felt like triggered when you walked in, because they just knew like, ugh, like you just had this, like you were coming in with this youthful energy ready to go, like this go-getter. You were coming with new ideas, for example. You were coming with just something, like you were just fresh, like you were just a breath of fresh air. And they were like, ugh, who is this young person coming around, or who is this woman with this who's just all lively and energetic and knowing how to like talk to people. Like it's just something like that. Like maybe you're very creative here for sure, picking up on Empress energy. Like you just know how to work a room, or you know how to connect. You know how to network here. It's like that. Oh my goodness, you guys, you can't make it up. Look at that. You can see it. You are this role model. They see you as this role model. You could definitely be a YouTuber here. You don't have to be, but they see you as someone very influential here. I'm hearing that one song by Chris Brown, Sensational. Sensational. Do girl. And I don't, maybe you just really, like men at work or like women here, just when they see you, they like, man, I don't see nobody else but her. But him, you know, he's so ahead in the books. And or even if this is like a boss here, the boss is not, like none of them are just really, they're all blah to him or her. Like they're just not, they don't give that spark. There's nothing about them that inspires this man or really just catches their attention. Maybe they don't feel like a particular person is paying attention to them, because it's like every time you come around or when you come into the party or the event, it's like, you know, you just steal the show. and you're not even probably even trying to. Just the way you carry yourself is just, yeah, you know, it's just your confidence too. It's just something about the way that it's like you're genius with something too. For some of you guys are very genius when it comes to anything that you're doing. You could be a content creator. You could, I mean, literally be taking pictures or doing something here online, but maybe you just can do it all pretty much. And this triggers some people, you know, see you showing up and doing your best, who see you just being in the stars. It's really just that star energy. That's just what it is. Like, they see you as like you going places. Some of you guys may be wanting to start up a YouTube channel or just doing something here where you're bringing people together, but you're being seen on something. You're being seen here. You may have your tripod set up, you're lighting here, you're taking photo shoots of yourself. You're doing, hey, people are feeling you and they're inspired. You're gorgeous, you're very handsome, and so this could trigger people. These are triggering these women or these men where you work, or just it could be family. It could be, you know, it's like a group of people, or 3 women or 3 guys, and they're feeling very heavily. But it more so picking up on feminine energy for sure. But it could be guys, like I said. If you're a man tuning in, it could literally be other men feeling some type of way about maybe even like women, like you getting all the women, like the women actually liking you, feeling you. And you may not even be like up here checking these women out like that. And you know, I'm not saying you're not looking, but you know, maybe you got a girl or something, you got a guy. But it's like all these women or something are trying to get your attention here. And, you know, they want you to focus on them. They're doing all sorts of shit out of desperation and just to see so you can pay attention to them, you know, and just doing shit like really stuff that don't make any sense, like bending their ass over in front of your man or your girl, or, you know, just trying to take the shirt off, you know, doing things like that. And so, yeah. So anyways, what they really want to tell you is that you are definitely so inspirational. You're sensational. You are just a role model. Man, you know, they're so inspired. They are so inspired by you. They feel as if you are going to become something so marvelous, and they may feel that way about you even now. So, but they feel you're like the star. Like, wow. And you've come a long way, or you deserve something. Like, they feel like you deserve everything that's coming for you, you know. And some of them may find a hard time like really like accepting that because of that pride. But you know, that's what it is, you know. They just don't feel like their life is as abundant as yours, or as fun or entertaining as yours, you know. They feel as if they're just, I don't know if they feel like they're wasting their life, or they're too busy comparing themselves to you. Like, they're so focused on your lane, they're so focused on what you're doing, they're just missing out on opportunities, they're sabotaging all sorts of stuff, you know. And here you are in your own lane. They just feel like they're losing compared to you, like you're constantly winning. And it's like you're constantly winning because you're focused on, you know, what it is that you're trying to pursue here, your goals. And it's crazy how, you know, you guys literally have not many people, like it seems to be 3 women here, but and you and this masculine energy just like locked in, seriously locked in, head down, locked in. And you are taking those steps to do what you got to do, you know, to for example, you know, create that book that you want to create, or start that YouTube channel that you want to create, start that business that you want to create. And they just, you know, they can't help but to keep watching you, like watching you glow up and level up in all sorts of ways. And so that's what it is, you know. But they are low-key inspired by you. That's what they really want to tell you, okay? All right, well, that's what it is. You guys take care of yourself as always. What up, what up? Welcome to your reading group 2. We're going to get into it and find out. So if you chose this card, investigation. This reading is for you. We're going to get into it and find out, what do they really want to tell you? For some reason, I'm picking up what they really want to know. What do they really want to know about you, for sure? Because I just get the energy like they're very nosy. They're very curious about what you're doing, what you're going to be doing next. Very curious about your life. And they could be even like be wanting to see what you're, yeah, like you're, they want to be ahead of you. I'm picking up on more so negative energy, very nosy energy. Because they don't know what you're going to do next. Because you're so unpredictable. So that's really what it is, you know. So I kind of get this energy like they... like, I'm looking at this chick here and she just kind of looking unsure, like, doesn't really... She's taking notes. But they really want to tell you, too. Like, they take notes from you. Like they heavily they take notes from you, and if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have ideas. They wouldn't know what to do next. Because they're probably creatively blocked, or they're just not on the level of you when it comes to your creativity, you know, like your intellect. They feel like you're some sort of creative genius here. They feel like you're just too cool, like you're too cool. All right, for some other reason too, I'm also getting like somebody knows something. Okay, somebody knows something about what went down in a situation, and they're not, maybe they're nervous to tell you, or they don't, they're on the hush hush. They know what went down when it comes to something here. I don't know if there was a situation where it was like negative and someone ended up ODing or had to go to the hospital or ended up passing away, you know, unfortunately. So, but somebody knows something, and they're not, maybe they know who did it, maybe they know when it went down, and that's what they may want to, they want to tell you, but they're a little hesitant, you know, but maybe they want to tell you because they want to kind of like clear their conscience, I'm kind of hearing, or just to kind of have a clean slate here, or just not have that guilt or regret on them for the rest of their life. You know, they want to heal in a way, but that's not what everybody, not at all. They know that they were operating in a negative vibration. They were being very low vibrational. They know that they were involved in negative things that they probably shouldn't have been around or doing here. So yeah, interesting. All right, I'm gonna pull from, I have a book here that I got. It's called Cosmic Confessions. It's by Lunar Light Tarot. She has a channel. She's a beautiful black goddess. She's a good, amazing tarot reader as well. And you guys check her out if you have not. Definitely, I purchased her book on Amazon, and it's like a book of channel messages, like 100 channel messages. And so you just open the book up to whatever page, and you just go with that message, and that's the message that's meant for you. So definitely, you know, look her up, look the book up, so you can kind of read the back description, all that, and really just get into a supporter, you know. Yeah. So let's see what is group 2. What do they really want to tell group 2 is here? All right, so we got 65. Okay, so it says, you're truly unforgettable. I can't stop replaying the memories we shared. I feel our experience was deeply powerful and spiritual. I'm so sorry for the way things progressed. I let us crash. I know we both were struggling to grow, but at least you were really trying. I see that now, and it's more than I was willing to do at the time. I can't stop thinking about the things you said to me. Your words keep echoing in my mind. You spoke to my soul. At the same time, it was chilling and unnerving. I wasn't ready for it, and so I pushed you away. Now I wish I was still around, your guiding light. I realize you've grown past me, and you're better off without me. So this is definitely picking up on a family member or ex-friend or ex. But now this person can only kind of like just basically look you up and see what you're into and all of this, because they feel like, you know, they don't, like the old you is gone. Definitely getting out with this person here, kind of like out. But the old you is gone, and they don't even know this new version of you anymore. And you've changed in so many ways, and yeah, they really want to tell you, like, you are better off without me, you know, and you're someone that is unrecognizable to them now, and they regret a lot of the things that they probably have done, or even like maybe even influenced you to do, or pressured you in some sort of way to do something like that. Or but they miss you, like they miss, it's not all positive though, they miss just kind of like really, they miss the old version of you, okay? They miss being able to kind of like be in all your business too, okay? And seeing you at a certain place, maybe rock bottom, or being on hard addictions or whatever it is that was kind of weighing you down or had you maybe even sleeping a lot. They miss the lazy version of you. They miss, you know, just you not being where you're at now. And now they don't even really know. They like, damn. Yeah, but they want you to know that you definitely linger on their mind all the time. You always come up. You're unforgettable. They miss your energy, and just they're replaying the memories that you guys shared, and even things that they regret doing to you, or how they did you, or even how they maybe have left you hanging when it comes to certain situations. They could have left you hanging for dead, or just like when you were out intoxicated, or just, for example, things when you really needed somebody to be there for you, just to support you. And you know, other people, it just things that maybe even got in trouble when it comes to seeing things because being guilty by association, or you were just like drunk or something. It was just, I don't know, on drugs. Yeah, because I'm so sorry for the way things progressed. I let us crash. So yeah, this could have been someone who y'all just was like hanging out together. Probably wasn't just it wasn't good. You guys weren't good for each other. Maybe you were trauma bonding, or you were just around other toxic people who just were negative when it comes to your life. They weren't really helping you be better or supporting you. Like, say for example, you wanted to start eating healthy. They weren't for that, or you started wanting to do certain things, become a better person, or you wanted to let go of certain habits, but they were being a naysayer in your life and kind of bringing your energy down, trying to dim your light. You know, they just were around to kind of watch you continue to be weighed down and be involved in certain substances and things. You know, it's like they nitpicked at you, probably just said a lot of things, like just very negative. And so now they can't stop thinking about you, you know, and the things that they said, or even the things that you said to them. Maybe you shared a lot of wisdom with them. So, but just something about them, you spoke something to them in their soul, you know, and your words are very unforgettable, and they cut deep too. Because maybe you even probably said some truthful things that they needed to hear. But yeah, wow. Let's get more into it. I'm going to use my own deck here. Let's see, what do they really want to tell group 2? Holy Spirit. Ooh, that's interesting. Look at that. Whack. Lame. Yeah, see, this person, maybe they just, I don't know if y'all got into a fight, or maybe it was something like that where this person is just, I don't know if this person knocked you out or they put their hands on you, because when you think of like whack, it's like pow, like, you know, or maybe you were out of it a lot of the times where you just couldn't really keep yourself up. Like you were just like maybe really just depressed on so many things, man. Or they just really liked seeing you in this state of just not fully conscious, or, you know, not sober. It's something like that. Like they were always trying to like feed you the wrong things, or just having you around. Like, I don't know if this was a very lustful person or just a leech. They liked to be around you to leech off your energy. This was an energy vampire. They like to see you in this place of just being a loser. And this was probably a loser for sure too. I'm going to have to cut the reading a little short. Okay, yeah, see, look at that, you guys. This is the fishy card here. There was a lot of suspicious things going on with this person here. Yeah, see, somebody knows something. And I think that's why with the investigation card coming out too, they don't want to, it's like they don't want to talk about what happened or how something went down when it comes to you that you feel ashamed about. But they knew they were wrong for something that they did, or something could have happened to you that made you feel humiliated you, or like you will never forget it, or like some of you guys even felt vulnerable, or yeah, 222 on the clock. Just something happened where they could have done something to you. Unfortunately, if something had happened to you guys, so sorry to hear that, but something could have happened to you. All right, I don't know if they put something in your drink or they laced like some sort of drugs, or and they were like, they did you wrong, you know, filmed you or something, for example, or sold you out, blamed you for something, lied on you. But yeah, see this fishy card, see, they knew something was going on, because you see this girl in the car is looking suspicious, but she's not really, and maybe you felt something was wrong about something, but they really don't want to tell you. Like, they knew somebody was sleeping with your man, for example. They knew about what happened to, you know, how somebody was cheating on you, for example. They knew that he was messing with another female or another guy, or they, you know, it's something like that. And then they could have lied about it. They could have talked down about you, or maybe they lied on you and said that you were messing with somebody, or some sort of rumors where there was like a lot of talking. But they want to tell you something. They want to tell you like you know, something about them wanting to tell you about a fishy situation that shouldn't have went the way that it went, or they, you know, they know they're wrong for it. Something was exposed for sure. And maybe you told them about, or somebody could have snitched on you or told on you or got you in trouble. And yeah, just something they know they was wrong. They know they was wrong, okay? So they want to tell you, really want to tell you, like, they knew something was fishy. Definitely. I see my daughter coming up the gate now through the window. All right, you guys, take care of yourself as always.